thanks, Sean. He's got the shorts on, though, so it's not that bad out there. And someone's got to explain to me exactly what a harvest moon is. We'll do that as we have the time. Here's the Struthers kickoff, and it comes down short, and it goes through right through the hands of one of the Cardinals upbacks as he just ran right by it, Todd.
Yep.
And the Cardinals cover it, though, at the 25-yard line, so that's where they'll set up shop. Our first offensive set of the game. What is a harvest moon?
I don't know, but it's the day after a full moon. I do know that. That's the only thing I know. I don't know what it means, what it is. Maybe we can get someone to
straighten us out on the full moon thing. So we had that occurred last night.
Okay, well, I missed it.
All right, the Cardinals will move from right to left. That would be from south to north, away from the scoreboard, towards the beautiful band shell they have here now. Kim out of the gun. With motion, Jenkins right to left, and they hand it off to him on the jet. Turns the corner off the left edge and takes it up to the 30, and he is dropped right there, maybe just past it, and it looks like he will have enough for a first down. That's a good opening play, Todd.
Yeah, well, it's really cut hard, and did a great job in motion and individual effort there right after he got past the lineman.
Okay, it's just over 5 for Jenkins as they run that jet. Cameron Sakura on the tackle. Ball on the left hash. Kim in the gun with a back to his left. A wing off the right side and a split to each side. 2nd and 5. Fakes the handoff to Rogers. Kim takes it up the left hash. Has the first down as he roars past the 40 and dumped around the 44-yard line.
You know, not going to say you could see exactly why, but those linemen did a heck of a job getting their blocks up front. But when Kim hits that hole, man, he hits it hard. He's just another running back in the backfield right now. Just a solid running back.
Well, he's the area's leading rusher. 14 on that carry. It was Coop and Donadio combining on the tackle for the Wildcats as they spotted at the 44. Just underway, no score. First offensive possession of the game. Rogers in motion. He gets the inside handoff. Jet right. Negotiates the turn. Right sideline, hits the 50, and then hit down at the Struthers 48.
Tim, man, great job turning upfield, like you said, on the jet. And actually, when he got hit about 4 yards shorter than what he was. It's just the way the tackle came in, pushed him for about a 4-yard gain after that point.
Donadio and Moore on the tackle as they spot it now on the right hash. They got artificial turf here. This great facility.
So nice.
A little bit of a breeze, and it's to the Cardinals' back now. 2nd down and 2 from the Wildcats 48. Movement up front, and here comes the flag. And I think it will go on the Wildcats.
Jimmy, is that breeze, does that help the running game?
Anything helps.
Okay, just making sure.
You take anything you can get, right? That's right. You take the little breeze, you take a harvest moon.
Whatever you can put together to get the offense.
A couple of good pregame hot dogs.
Oh, man.
Whatever it takes.
We missed out on the calamari, though.
Well, not yet.
Sean's going to have to research that.
Offsides against the Wildcats. 5 puts it to the 43. And the Cardinals' second first down of the game. Matt Milligan in the ball game goes out wide to the right. Kelty out wide to the left. From the 43. Kim takes the inside handoff, and he's going to take it wide right. Outside the numbers, has the 30 as a flag flies in behind him, and he takes it inside the 20 and run out of bounds around the 15. They may bring this one back, Todd.
Yeah, matter of fact, there's no one spotting the ball right this minute, so we'll see what the refs say. Usually a hold when it comes from that situation, unless there's a hands to the face or something by the defense.
Kim. Again, he carried the ball 52 times in that game against Niles. Double overtime, 72.
Wow.
70 to 62 is the final score.
That's incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. Takes an athlete, special athlete, 52 times. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't care what type of condition you're in, man. 52 carries is a ton in a game.
After the penalty, it'll be
checking in for the Cardinals, who do get called for the hold. Dave Sargis, he comes out wide to the left. They'll have a slot to the short side on the right. On 1st and 7 now from the 40. Fake the jet going left. Kim takes it off the left edge, and he pounds it to the 35 and pounded down right there.
You can also see why he can read really, really well, Kim can.
Brought down by
Yama on the stop.
Yema and Jay King.
The guard.
They'll spot it down at the 35. Pick up a 5 more for Kim. Second down and a short 2. No score. 9-10 first quarter. First offensive set of the game. Jenkins in motion. Left to right, he gets the handoff on the jet. Takes it wide right and hits the 30 and hit down right around there. And it looks like he has enough for the first down. Yema's there on the tackle. And Brandon Coop. And again, their leading tackler, Brandon Coop, 6'1", 235, senior, comes in with 57. Donadio also helping out on the tackle.
Well, we've seen him 3 times. I'll tell you what, there was a series in that Poland game where we saw Brandon Coop make, I don't know how many tackles in a row, but just holy linebacker over there.
3 on that game. That's their third first down. From the 32-yard line. Kim out of the gun. On the right hash. High snap, pulls it down. Fakes the inside handoff. Tries to take it off right tackle. And he squeezes through a small opening and nice to the 30 and drop there. And Donadio again on the tackle. Yema there helping out. Junior defensive end, their sack leader with 2.5. 2 more for Kim. Time-consuming opening drive here, Todd.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row we've seen teams that really like to carry the ball and control the clock. And once again, that's Canfield's best weapon today is going to be that offense. Keep it on the field as long as they can, man. It'll play well to the defensive side.
Second down and 8. Slot to the right side now. Rogers in the slot, comes in motion. They fake the jet to him, right to left. Kim takes it off left tackle and chopped down right around the 27-yard line. Holness is there. And Anthony Farkas on the tackle.
Third down and
Ray Houston just checked back in. He had that helmet situation come off his head, so he had to sit out 1 play.
3 on that gain. It brings up 3rd down and 5 for the Cardinals from the Wildcats 27. Ball now spotted in the middle of the field. They'll have a slot wide to the right, a split to the left. Kim out of the gun. Rogers in motion. They give it to him on the jet, coming right to left, and he runs out of room. Great lateral pursuit as they feathered it out and gave no room to turn the corner. Holmes was there to angle him out, and maybe gets a yard, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know,
they'll give him the 26, Todd.
And you know they're going for it. It's just a matter of, what direction do you go? Do you have some kind of play action? You got 4 yards. It's not really a true running situation. Right. So we'll see what happens. We know that they rely on Kim a lot.
11th play of the drive. 4th and 4 from the 26. Kim waiting for the snap. The whistles blow, and Canfield calls a timeout. Let's take a 30-second break. No score. 7-19 first quarter from Canfield here on the Sports Animal 1390 WNIL. Back at Canfield, Jim Evans, Todd Thorne, and Sean McCune. 7-19 first quarter, no score. Canfield taking the opening kickoff, starting from their 25-yard line. They've maneuvered down to the 26 of Struthers, and this is the 11th play of the drive after the Cardinals timeout. They'll come with trips wide to the right and a wing off to right. Empty set for Kim with the snap. Gas to his right. And he will try and keep it off the right edge, and he's knocked down just shy of the 25-yard line. So the Wildcats defense bends, but it does not break, and they hold on downs. And the offense comes out first down from the 25, led by Gary Montine, as they average 31.7, 341 yards per game. Montine has thrown for 9 touchdown passes. His leading receiver is Nick Polifrone, 244 yards. As he lines up in the slot, 6 touchdown receptions, or rushing touchdowns, 2 touchdown receptions. And he's rushed for 244 yards. Their leading 750 yards, 9 for scores. Their wide receivers, Dalton Moore, Kanika Holness, Cameron Sikora is the tight end with 4 touchdown grabs. And we'll set the rest as we move forward. First down for the Wildcats from their 25. Their first chance with the ball. Moore comes in motion from right to left. Eye backs, and they give it off to Polifrone. A-gap left side, and he's stacked up. 4 or 5 black jerseys there to clog it up, and they'll give him maybe to the 28. I don't even think it'll be that much. Just past the 27. Ball thrown on the carry. And up front, the interior 5 for the Wildcats. Dan Dudley's the center. Mike Pape, they're big at 270. Senior at left guard. Donald Clyde's the right guard. The tackles are Dan Pape and Carmen Sinkovich. Second down and 8. Deep handoff to Witkowski. Off the right edge, breaks the tackle to 35, across the 40, across the 50, and dragged down into Canfield territory all the way down to the 49-yard line. And making the tackle was Jordan Brown, and a saving tackle, Todd.
Yep. Tell you what, right now, Struthers' offensive line, especially on that play, boy, their hips are all in line. They're firing off the ball at the same time. Just doing a great job getting to the second level, breaking that free. And once Witkowski gets a step or two, man, he could just keep on running.
.24 on that carry as they move from left to right and set the Canfield defense after this play. Ball on the right hash. One team play action fakes going to throw. Fires left side. It's caught. And Moore makes the grab. It goes down real close to the first down marker around the 40. Canfield allowing 31.4 points, 327 yards per game. Their down linemen Joe Durbin, Alex Hulleth, Chuck Sinclair, Cameron Parashotti. Linebackers Jordan Brown, Brian Batten, Alec Bushenik, Jake Asarco in the secondary. Nick Luchansky and Matt Milligan on the corners, and Drew Rogers is the safety. 9 on that pickup, Todd.
Great job, because that running game really just opened up that out route. It was very simple, picking up 9 yards on the first down. Really helps out a strong running team like Struthers.
Second down and 1, out of the eye. Witkowski has the handoff, and he blasts off the right edge and pounds past a couple of defenders, and then knocked down finally to the 32, first down, Struthers.
Yeah, solid runner, and you know, we've talked about him in the open field. You know, there's a place right there where he had to get 5 or 6 yards on his own against tacklers that were coming on to him. Just a great job.
8 on that game. Witkowski again with a handoff. A-gap left side, nowhere to go. He's wrapped up and whipped down to the turf.
Great job
by Joe Durbin.
Yeah. Good job.
And we had anticipated Rogers starting at safety, and it looks like that's Luke Kelty, sophomore. Second down at 10. They'll try and run wide left with Witkowski, and he will do so as he takes it outside the numbers, inside the 15, and dragged down all the way down to the 12. And we have an injured player down on the field for Canfield. Terashotti on the tackle, and he got help from Luchansky.
Bounced up there.
First and
10. 14 on that game for Witkowski. So both offensive lines getting it done here so far early on. No score. 4:40 first quarter.
Clock's flying with these running games, man. These guys can definitely move the ball on the ground.
Struthers 80% on the season. Red zone opportunities. So I'm going to go with bread zone, because that's where you make your money.
Making money in the bread. Nice. Butter zone.
First down from the 12. Shuffle motion from left to right. Out of the eye. Witkowski gets the handoff. Tries to feel his way off right tackle. Gets to the 10 and slammed down there.
Nice job, man. I like the way the linebackers spilled him that one. It was that Jordan Brown came up. A couple other guys there.
Heldeth was also in on the tackle.
second and 8.
It's second down and 8, and we have a whistle and timeout. Who?
Canfield, yep.
That's their second timeout.
Broke battle, too many guys, too, so they called it.
Let's get down to the sideline for an Armstrong update with Sean.
Jim, a very uncharacteristic 0-5 start for the Canfield Cardinals, but certainly a tested football team playing arguably the toughest 5-game opening stretch of anybody in the state. Currently, their first 5 opponents, 3 of them are sitting at 7-0, and 2 of them are sitting at 5-2. All ball games which Canfield was in, losing by 3 points twice, 2 points once, and then obviously the blowout loss to Poland. But this is a football team with a lot of promise, playing a tough schedule and playing tough opponents and hanging in there with anybody.
Good update, bud.
Thanks, Sean. All Sean Satellite Reports brought to you by Armstrong. One wire, infinite possibilities. You can watch this game starting next Tuesday, 7 o'clock on Armstrong 20 and 100. And then check your guide for other air times during the week. It will also be set up on YouTube, so you can catch it there as well. And, of course, don't forget loose change on Armstrong.
Loose change. Loose change, brother.
Yes, this airing, Jim Campbell.
Nice.
Second down and 8 from 10. Montine under center. High backs. And they give it off to Polifrone, and he plows off left guard inside the 5 and dragged down at the 3.
Moves the paw, got behind those big bulldozers and just rumbled right
That's all
behind.
it was.
Little bobcat behind the dozers, huh?
Eldolf is there. Sinclair. Buchanek on the tackle for the Cardinals. They'll give him just inside the 4-yard line. 6 on that game. Third down and 1. No score. Struthers threat. Deep handoff, right side to Witkowski. Has the 2, has the ball stripped away. There's a pile up at the 4. They're still scrambling for it, and Canfield has it.
Wow. Great job. He got hit right there, and I'll tell you what, looked like a hand came in. I can't see what the number was. Boy,
It was Joe Durbin on the recovery.
Man. Great turn.
And here's Struthers setting up his big business, and they give it away. And a great defensive takeaway, more so than an unforced error. As you mentioned, somebody reached in, knocked the ball loose. First down, Cardinals from their 5.
2 great drives and nothing, Jim. Boy, I'll tell you what, that's good defense at one point in time, and these offenses, they got to get on and get in the end zone.
First turnover of the game. Here's Canfield quickly ready to go offensively. Kim under center for the first time. They run out of the eye. They'll run the tailback off right tackle for maybe a yard. And let's see who that was. That was Drew Rogers.
Yep.
And they give him just shy of the 6 left side of the Wildcats defense, shutting it down. No score. 2:50 to play in the first quarter. And again, Canfield with an 11-play drive previously. And Struthers with a 3, 6, 9-play drive that blew up with a fumble. Come out of the gun now, blitzes on, hands it off to Rogers, taking it wide right, gets to the perimeter, and then gets knocked out of bounds right at 10. So they get a little more. Yema was there, and Tamika Holness. Well, I thought he had got shoved out of bounds, and the clock continues to run.
I thought he was out of bounds too, but
Yep, 2:10 to play. Let's see, they'll spot it right at the 10. 4 on that pickup. Third down and 5. Cardinals from their 10-yard line. No score. 1:50 first quarter. Out of the gun, Kim with the snap. They'll take it off right tackle, and he squeezes up to the 15-yard line.
Close.
Broke a tackle at the 11. Looked like they had him wrapped up, and he's real close to the first down. Brought down by Farkas. And he got help from Donadio. They're going to mark him short, Todd, at 14. Here comes the punt team. And Edmund Cololi on punt. Back deep. Frankie Serrano. And it looks like Polifrone. Cololi stands at the goal line. And the Cats with 2 guys near midfield. On 4th and 1. Good snap, no pressure. Kick is away. Gets it to turnovers. He hits it good. Polifrone takes it at the 48 of Struthers up the left sideline by 2 defenders, still on his feet. And finally they catch up to him from behind as he takes it inside the 30 and dropped at the 25-yard line. Great return. And great field position, obviously, for the Wildcats as their defense holds after the takeaway, after the fumble, the takeaway by Canfield. And now they set up shop, and Coach Pavlansky talked about special teams, Todd, right there.
Oh, yeah,
good punt.
Great punt.
He made about punt, and he kicked his coverage downfield, and a great return and blocking the other way.
And Edmund Cololi might be one of the best punters in the area. You know, he's definitely one of the top 5. We watched him last year punt him all over the yard all day long. You know, so you did. He exactly what you said, almost outkicked his coverage, or pretty much did.
All right, here are the Wildcats. First down from the Canfield 25, and we have movement up front before the snap. Everybody's pointing at each other.
Don't be pointing at me, Jimmy.
Home Savings brings you the High School Football Team of the Week Award. And you can check that out on sportsanimal1390.com. Keep track of weekly winners. Last week's winner, of course, the Fitch Falcons with their epic win over Massey.
Great win. Great win. It was good to watch that one on television, too.
Home Savings, member FDIC. What are they called, Todd? They're going to mark it off against Struthers. The latest Edward J. DeBartolo Corporation Scholar Athlete of the Week is Colin Gilbert. He's a senior at Crestview. And Jim Campbell will have an interview with him. We'll learn more about Colin at halftime. False start. So again, they turn the ball over inside the 5-yard line on a fumble. And again, more of a takeaway by the Cardinals. Fumble recovery by Joe Durbin. They forced the punt, get a good return, set it up at the 25, but then pushed back 5 on procedure. Witkowski, or check that Sullivan now running a tailback. He takes a B gap right side and hits the 25 and tackled there. So they get that penalty back.
Did a nice job. Looked like he went to the other gap. They had the guy blocked 15 yards downfield.
Jake Dawson on the tackle. And he got help from Buchanek. So they get that penalty back again as they set it up at the 25, and we're inside 20 seconds to play here in the first quarter with no score. Don't forget the Ducat halftime scoreboard. Ducat, route 224 in Boardman, and 482 in Warren. And it looks like they will let the clock run down, Coach.
Yep.
And that will do it for a quick first quarter. We head to the second from Canfield with our score. Struthers nothing, Canfield nothing. Here on the Baird Brothers Game of the Week on the Sports Animal 1390 WNIL.
Look for Armstrong local programming to feature our community like no one else. See your friends and neighbors on Armstrong's local channel and on demand. Find program listings online and with TV Guide's on-screen menu. The Mahoning Valley is featured with great shows like Street Scene, Bottom Line Sports, and Kids Corner. And don't miss high school sports coverage only available on Armstrong On Demand and Channel 20. It's another local programming exclusive from Armstrong. One wire, infinite possibilities.
All right, here we go. Get set for the second quarter from Canfield. No score. Cardinals and Wildcats. Struthers with a 2nd and 10 from the 25 of Canfield. Montine under center. Shuffle motion right to left. Montine rolls, goes right to throw. And he's got nothing but space to run. Has it at the 20. Steps inside one defender. Breaks another tackle at the 10 and takes it all the way down to the 8-yard line. Great run out in open space by Gary Montine. He does more damage on top. He can run it when he has to, when he showed us right there.
We had more fist pumps than DJ Pauly D.
Good one.
Yeah. I got to think of one every once in a while. Throws the linebacker 3 different times just by giving a great face, ball fake.
17 on the pickup for Montine. Their 4th first down. 1st and goal. Their 2nd such opportunity. We have another whistle blow. And
sideline warning, it looks like.
Sideline warning against the Wildcats.
Sideline warning. Struthers, first time.
And again, Wildcats with their first drive down at 4 yards. We can't come that way. They're going to run Sullivan this time on 1st and goal from the 8 on the left side. And he will try and run it as he hits the line of scrimmage. It's thrown wall, and then it's shoved back outside the 10. And Durbin there to hit the first. Buchanek there as well. And company.
Engulfed is a good word.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Man.
You can throw a lot of them out there.
Great job. On Canfield side.
A loss of a yard. 2nd to goal from the 9. Armstrong gets a handoff off left guard, and he rumbles inside the 5 and dragged down inside the 1-yard line on the quick hitter. And making the tackle is Alec Heldon. Chuck Sinclair is well on the tackle as they come quickly to the line of scrimmage after that gain of 8. Montine set them up double tight high backfield. Montine with his snap inside the 1-yard line, and he plows into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Just got behind the bigs and did what he needed to do, man. Tap the quarterback or tap the center on the rear end, give me the ball, get it in the end zone.
Yeah, they had half a yard to go.
Yeah.
That's the first call.
No doubt moving around there.
So Gary Montine with 2 big runs on that drive, 17 yards, and then from just inside a yard into the end zone, and the Wildcats get on it first. And Anthony Malone on to attempt the extra point kick. Straight on kicker. Don't see that a lot anymore. Kick is on the way. And it is good. We take a 60-second timeout. 10:26 to play in the first half. And it's Struthers 7, Canfield nothing. Here on the Sports Animal 1390 WNLO. Back at Canfield, Struthers kicking off with a 7-0 lead, and the kick comes down to Milligan. Matt takes it up the left side outside the numbers and knocked down at the 30-yard line. Time for a Haas Auto Group scoring drive summary. 6 plays after the punt, and a nice return by Armstrong to set him up at the 25-yard line. And again, 6 snaps. Gary Montine finished it off. Quarterback sneak from inside a yard out. 7-0 Wildcats. That's your Haas Auto Group scoring drive summary. Haas Auto Group, your zero-hassle dealer. Jim Evans along with Todd Thorne and Coach Sean McHugh. Here the Cardinals back on offense, moving from left to right. Kim out of the gun's going to throw for the first time. Fires, hits left side. It is caught, and it's a minimal gain. I think that's Milligan on the catch as he takes it to the 33 for a pickup at 3. And it is Milligan on the grab.
Yep. Giving pass to Milligan is complete. Gain of about 3 on the play for him, 2nd and 7.
And making the tackle out of the corner was Frank Serrano. 2nd down and 7. As the Cardinals work into the wind. Wildcats on the board first. Came out of the gun. Here comes Jenkins in motion from left to right. They fake the inside handoff to him, and Kim gets smeared behind the line of scrimmage as he falls forward, and will get the line of scrimmage at best. And it's Sinkovich on the tackle, and defensively, and he gets to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain. So we are told it's a hunter's move tonight. Gabe Price informing us, giving us clarification. The harvest move was last night. The hunter. The hunter. You got that?
I wrote it down, but I don't get it. Okay. I need to go to class on that.
3rd down and 7 from the 33. They run the jet. Here comes Jenkins, wide right, and he won't be able to get out and turn the corner. And again, a great lateral pursuit by the Wildcats. Holness is there along with Yema and King, along with Coop, and they will come up well short of the first down as he gets it up to the 37. Pick up a 4.
Coop was coming like a diesel there, right in the middle of that tack again, man. He's always around. He may not make every tackle, but boy, he's always around the ball.
Their leader on defense. They've allowed just 203 yards per game. 4th and 3. And here's Pololi on the punt again from the 37. Kick is away and hammers it. And again, it turns over. Armstrong muffs it and then will fall on it at the 24-yard line. And he had the opportunity and the good fortune for the ball to lay flat, Todd, after he muffed it, and he was just able to fall back on it. There was 3 black jerseys there to scoop it up.
Yeah, the coaches always tell you, man, once it's going over your head and you're turned around, man, get away from it. Let it hit the ground. Don't worry about it.
Struthers back on offense, leading 7-0. 8:11 to play here in the first half.
Wow, moving.
They'll have a first down from their 25.
We need a radio timeout.
Well, we're going to have to take one here. You know, and I thought they were going to come out to the line of scrimmage. You had a flag flies in.
Now what, a delay game?
Now they're going to call a get-back warning on Canfield.
Sideline warning. Canfield.
I didn't see anybody up there, but they need that area freed up so the referees can get up and down the side.
It must be McHugh. No, he's down further down the field. So.
Yeah, but look at him. He's creeping up on that line.
Here's Montine under center. Bubble screen right side. On the catch is Serrano. And he takes it outside the numbers and sprints to the 50 and then dragged down right around the 48-yard line. That's Dalton Moore. Check that. Dalton Moore on the catch.
Boy, he could fly too, man. I'll tell you what, I thought it was Serrano because of his speed. I was watching the speed, not the number, unfortunately. Man, he could fly too.
First and 10 Wildcats.
27 on that game. First down. They run the same thing to the left side. And again, it's Moore as he shakes the defender at the 45 and then dragged down from behind at the 42 and making the tackle. Again, it's Jake Dawson. Two guys built similar stature, and one wears 2, one wears 3. And they have those bunch-up numbers. And it's Dalton Moore again on the catch, and he gets a little over 6 on that one. Second down and 4 from the 42 of the Cardinals. 7-0 Struthers. 7:15 first half. Montine under center. Press coverage on the wide. Moore in motion. They hand off the ball in front of the quick hitter. A-gap left side, and he squeezes to the 41. And getting up from underneath foul is Durbin, along with Terrashati and Helden.
Shot by the interior of the Cardinal D.
Ball spotted on the left hash.
Play will bring up 3rd and 3.
Pickle of the yard, 3rd down and 3. Here comes Donadio out wide to the right. Holness splits wide to the left. High backs. They toss it off. Witkowski trying to go initially to the left. It was shut down, so he tried to cut back to the right and nowhere to go as the Cardinals flatlined it across the line of scrimmage, and he's knocked down for a yard loss to the 42 by Durbin. And the punt team comes on. I'm a little puzzled at that call there.
Yeah, that one, the ball was in the air for a long time when that pitch too, man. Coach Kerr's defense, though, did a great job coming up and making some plays when they needed to there.
Well, you know, normally it wasn't your traditional underhand pitch. It was an option pitch, but he didn't bring it down the line. He just took one step and made the quick pitch. A toss. Either way, it didn't work.
Yeah,
here's the punt team. Donadio kicks away. And it bounces at the 14.
Inside the 5.
Inside the 5, and will roll down at the 2-yard line as Jake Dawson just got away from it wisely. And here the Cardinals backed up deep in their own end, but for the second time in the game because they had come up with a fumble recovery at the 4-yard line earlier. They trailed those 7-0, 5:26 to play in the first half. Let's take a 30-second break here on the Sports Animal 1390 WNIO. Back at Canfield after the punt, the Cardinals first down from their 2, run clean off the right side while we're away for a 2-yard pickup to the 4-yard line. Second down and 8. 7-0 Struthers. Toss to Rogers. Going to try and sweep the right side, and he is slammed at the 3-yard line and driven back. And 4 white jerseys there. And that was it. As soon as he hit that 3, Kamiko Holness laid it out on him first. Coop was there as well.
Smashed him up in a hurry.
So he loses the yard. And brings up 3rd down and 9. Jim Evans along with John Thorne and Sean McCune. 7-0 Struthers. 4:15 to play in the first half.
Man, this thing is moving.
They have kept it for the most part under radar here. Kim under center on 39th and the 3. I-backs. Hand off to Rogers, off left tackle. It gets a little breathing room, squeezes out across the 5 and 7, and dumped there. And here comes the punt team again.
Yeah, Jim, maybe we'll get a chance to talk about it later in the game. You know, it's good to see Coach Seminaro and Coach Mark Pajellik back on the sideline on the Canfield staff. Guys are out of football and can get right back in. And big story on Ange Seminaro, man. He's had a rough couple of years. Glad to see him out there.
5 on that game, Coop on the tackle. And again, the Wildcats look to get pretty good field position here as Cololi sets up 5 yards deep in the end zone. 3:30, first half on 4th and 4. Good snap, no pressure, kick is away. Bounces at the 35. And Serrano runs up on it, takes it on one hop, and then gets shoved out of bounds inside the 35 to around the 33. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Sheets Convenience Stores, Stadium GM Superstore, the legal team of Beatrice Comp and Harshman, BC Contracting, Maple Crest Nursing and Rehabilitation, Cardinal Quick Lube, and Reinthaler's Auto Village, Generator Specialist, and Inner Circle Pizza. After the punt, first down Wildcats on the plus side from the 32 of Canfield. 3:16 first half, 7-0 Cats. Montine under center, side I-Bass. Bukowski gets the handoff, has room, blows him to the secondary, and sandwiched down all down to the 21-yard line. Jordan Brown on the tackle, along with Jake Dawson. 11 on the game. And again, Wachowski 750 yards rushing coming into the game.
Jordan Brown.
And Hubbard game just switched up. It's 10-7 now. Hubbard over Poland.
Ursuline had a big lead as well.
Yeah, they had a big lead. They didn't get the score, but
we'll get down to Sean for that in a moment. 11 on that game. First down Wildcats from the 21. Deep handoff again. And again, Wachowski rifles his way inside the 10, up the hash, and dragged down right around the 7. Man, are they getting off up front?
They are. And I'll tell you what, if you haven't listened to us before, we've talked about Wachowski a couple times this year. He's a straight up and down runner. My man has no forward lane to him whatsoever, but he gets it done. He absolutely hits the hole hard. He can fly.
Pashenik on the stop, 14 on the game. First and goal, 7-0. Wildcats trying to add to their lead. They throw the fade to the right corner to Holness, and he makes the catch, but he's out of bounds. Great coverage. Right there with him was Dawson, but stepped out of bounds. The official was right there to make the call. And it brings up second down and goal.
Winning 50-50 ticket for $306. 791-77.
They'll come out with a wide to each side. I-backs. Montine under center. Flags fly before the snap. Somebody jump.
Offsides offense.
Good ball. Ball start offense. Number 3.
They're their own worst enemy here. And that'll move it back to the 12-yard line. Ball just inside the right hash. 7-0 Struthers. We're at 2:27 in the first half. Holness comes out wide to the right. Moore out wide to the left. Polifrone and Wachowski in the backfield on the eye. Wachowski gets the handoff, and they blow it dead again. And again, illegal procedure against the Wildcats. Wow.
Man, hurt themselves right now. Those are things that come back to haunt you later in the game, man. You really get an opportunity to put it in the end zone. Now you hurt yourself 2 plays in a row. They don't get it in here.
Man. Our second quarter being brought to you by Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, traditional craftsmanship, timeless style.
Moving the clock back up.
And they have to make a clock adjustment as they push it back to the 17. And now they're going to put Wachowski out in the slot to the right. On second and goal from the 17, Montine out of the gun. Polifrone to his right with the snap. Montine looks right, throws screen. Polifrone has it, has blocks. Has the 10, and then tackle from behind as he gets to the 9-yard line. Sinclair is there, and he helped from Jordan Brown, along with Joe Durbin. They'll get him to 10, so it's pick up of 7.
Jordan Brown on the top will bring up third and goal.
Third and goal from the 10-yard line, ball in the right half. 7-0 Struthers. Under 2 minutes to play now in the first half. Holness comes out wide to the left. Moore will be in the slot to the left. Montine out of the gun. Wing on the right now. That's Sullivan who comes in motion to the right. Sprint out as Montine hits Polifrone at the 5, and he's hit down at the 2, and the ball comes loose. And they're going to say he was down. It was recovered by the Cardinals in the end zone, but they're going to say he was down at the 1-yard line.
Got a flag out there, though.
Yep.
There's a flag on the play.
Is it offense? Well, Struthers head back the other way. Here's the call. Well, not yet. They're explaining to Coach Patlansky. Little sprint out action. Quick throw. The ball thrown out in space.
And it was a
great receiver.
I'll tell you what, they really did. The two
Holding. Spot foul. That puts it back to the 13.
They created an offensive mismatch. They only had two defensive backs in that situation. They really did a nice job flooding that zone.
3rd and 13. From the 13. 2 wide to each side. They spread it out. Follow throw with a snap. Check that. Montine fires. Slip screen to Moore, and he'll get to the 9, and that's it.
Well, you said keyword there, fires, man. He absolutely drilled that ball in there.
Milligan on the tackle along with Yashenik. He got used to calling Paul Brooks' name.
That'll bring up 4th and goal.
They give him the 9, so it's a pick up of 4. Montine has just missed on one pass. Coming in, he's thrown for 825 yards. Close to 60%. 9 touchdowns. And it brings up 4th and goal from the 9. Clock rolling, 40 seconds to go in the first half. They're going to let it roll. And will they bring the kicker on, Todd? Timeout. Let's take a 30-second break. 7-0 Struthers over Canfield. 4th and 9. 4th and goal from the 9. We'll be right back to find out what happens here on the Sports Animal 1390 WIO. Back at Canfield, Jim Evans, Todd Thorne, and Sean McHugh. Let's get down to Sean for another Armstrong update.
Jim, obviously a very upset Struthers coaching staff with the last few plays. Coach Kuntz, talking to him before the game, mentioned mistakes, mental mistakes and errors that they couldn't afford. And you see a few here that could cost them some points. And now going back to something we discussed earlier, I do have a score update from over at Standoffs Stadium. Youngstown Ursuline up 23-0 at the end of the first quarter on the Steubenville Big Red, a score that I really didn't see coming.
Durkin's back tonight?
He is back.
All right, thanks, Sean. 4th and goal. Flags fly in again after the Struthers timeout as they line up, and it's going to go against the Cats. Incredible.
Man, that's rough.
False start again. That's driving Coach Kuntz, Coach Iarusi crazy.
Oh, there's no doubt, man.
Coach Thorne.
When there's no clock movement and you're getting penalties, that hurts.
35.8 to play in the first half. 7-0 Struthers. I mean, they had gotten it down to the 7, and they've been moving back ever since. 4th and goal now from the 14. Montine out of the gun. 2 wide to the right, split to the left. That's Holness with the snap. Throws the fade to Holness, left corner, and he's way out of bounds. No chance to pull that one in play. He does come down with it, but considerably out of bounds. Great coverage, step for step as Jenkins and the Cardinals defense hangs on, although they got help from the other side, but Canfield puts it back, trailing by just a touchdown. Let's take a 30-second timeout. 7-0 Struthers on Canfield here on the Sports Animal 1390. All right, we return to Canfield on the way. Kim with a run for a loss of 2 yards, and time winds down in our first half. It's probably the quickest first half we've seen in a long, long time, Todd. And Sean makes his way up the sideline to have a comment or two from Struthers head coach Kurt Kuntz.
Enjoy the convenience of home phone service from Armstrong. Armstrong Telephone delivers reliability you can't get with a cell phone. All you're calling is one low monthly price. No confusing rate plan. Your favorite calling features are included. Check out the exclusive online management tools. Set call forwarding, do not disturb, and more. You can even have your voicemail sent to your email. For great savings, bundle television, telephone, and internet. Armstrong, one wire, infinite possibilities. Your family, friends, and neighbors are featured on Armstrong local programming. Meet fascinating people, visit new places, enjoy special events. Armstrong has our community like no one else. Hometown favorites are available on demand with your Television Plus subscription. Or find a complete program schedule at ArmstrongOneWire.com. Local programming, exclusively from Armstrong. One Wire, infinite possibilities.
Get ready for, well, we're here at fall and winter to come. The Steel leaf blowers and Toro snow blowers on sale now. Do cut. Sales and service Route 422 Warren, Route 224 in Canfield. As we have the kick to start the third quarter. And the Wildcats with the 7-0 lead will get their hands on the ball to start the second half. That is our Sports Animal halftime show. Don't forget to check out the Stadium GM Superstore High School Sports webpage. Players of the game, teams of the week, and a whole lot more. Check it out. Sports Animal 1390.com. Jim Evans along with Todd Thorne and Sean McHugh. 7-0 Struthers. And again, the Wildcats, after the short kick, and they return it up to the 40-yard line. Set up shop there with the 7-0 lead. Montine under center. Wide slot to the right, high backs. He's going to throw. Play action fake. Sets in the pocket. Pump fake. Now he's flushed to his left, and he'll be tackled from behind as he slides down up to the 44-yard line. Great coverage downfield, Todd.
Yeah, it was. They did an awesome job. Bracken, who was that, 7 of us down? Or, yeah, I can't see their numbers from there. Number 3, I'm sorry.
That's Dalton Moore.
Dalton Moore. They did a great job covering downfield, and just an awesome job defensively, like we talked about.
Joe Durbin ran him down as Montine under center backs off. A little movement out front. No flag this time. 2nd down and 6. And Coach Kuntz talked about it leaving the field that might have to go on a silent count. Bubble screen right side. Moore has it, and he went hopping. And just skipped off the turf at the 42. It's incomplete.
They did a good job trying to pick it up, but that thing was just a little bit of a low pass when they needed it. Had a little seam, but not too much in front of them for that play.
Third down and 6.
Clock stops. 11:07 to play. Third quarter. 7-0 Struthers with the lead on a 1-yard touchdown sneak from quarterback Gary Montine. He brings him out of the huddle. Moore will be in the slot to the right. Polis out wide to the right. High backs from the 44. Hand off to Witkowski. He gap right side. He's tripped down at the line of scrimmage. Had he not tripped, Todd.
Boy.
First down yardage and well into Canfield territory, but he goes down at the 48, and they'll come up short.
More short and smart move running out the punt team. But we don't know it could be when it comes to Struthers.
Nope.
I got to assume they're just going to get rid of this
thing. Kick away. It's been a game of field position to this point. So 4 in that game for Witkowski. And again, just tripped as he got past the line of scrimmage. And there's an audio to punt. Kick is away, and it's taken barely by Milligan at the 27-yard line. Well, they're going to mark him down at the 26 as he goes down as he makes the catch. So here comes Canfield on offense. And here comes Kim Yu Kim, senior quarterback, who leads the area in rushing yardage with 1,193, 17 touchdowns. And again, most of that Niles game 2 weeks ago. Long way to go here. They can do some things. 7-0, Struthers on top. Cardinals first down from their 26. Kim fakes the inside handoff. They'll try and take it off right tackle. And again, the Struthers defense doing a great job clogging it up on their left side. Coop is there along with Holness and company. Yema's there as well on the tackle. They'll give him a yard on the pickup.
They're doing a nice job of flattening out his defensive line. They're not really blasting upfield or getting upfield. They're just kind of sitting, I want to say a zone-type defense, but they're just making some great reads and great tackles to the line of scrimmage.
Zakor helping out as well on that last tackle. 2nd down and 9, the 27. Kim out of the gun. Going to run it off the left edge. Turns the corner and is hit down right around the 32. Donadio's there along with Farkas. And also helping in on the action, Andrew Neath. Playing now It's one of the down linemen for the Wildcats.
Yeah, they're moving more to like a 5-man front, too. That's another thing they've switched up since halftime. First half, they were running those four defensive linemen down. They got 4 down, but they're bringing up a ram or a safety to play that defensive end position.
5 on that game, 3rd down and 4. Cardinals from their 32. Kim the gun with a snap, looks to throw, fires left flat, and it's knocked away, incomplete, almost intercepted on a great break on the ball by Frank Serrano. As intended for Milligan, just running a out hitch at the 37. It's incomplete. Here comes the punt team.
Tell you what, good pickup at halftime for them to switch over. And once again, they've been doing a good job all game. It looks like they're rotating one man up a little bit.
4th and 4, Cardinals from their 32. Pololi on the punt. Paul Frone and Serrano back deep, but the Cardinals are a guy short. Here comes somebody out. Line up at right tackle. You need him.
Yeah, you got to have someone there to block, especially with a punter like this.
Good snap, no pressure. Kick is away. He got under this one, but boy, he got some wind, and it sailed right over Serrano's head. It bounces out of bounds around the 25. Let's take a 30-second timeout. 7-0. Struthers up on Canfield here on the Sports Animal 1390 WNIL. Back at Canfield, Struthers back on offense. First down, Wildcats from their 25, and then out of the eye, they give it off to Witkowski off left tackle, and he squeezes up to the 28-yard line. And the right side of the Cardinals defense holding it for a minimal gain. Tereshotti's there to hit him first. Got help from Kushenik and Jordan Brown. Jim Evans along with Todd Thorne and Sean McCune. 7-0 Struthers. We're at 8:25 to play in the 3rd quarter. And he had a lightning quick first half.
Boy, it was. That thing zoomed through.
2nd down and 7. Here's Witkowski sweeping the left side. As he gets to the numbers, he's wrapped up at the 40 and drags the guy up to the 45-yard line. First down, Wildcats.
Jake Sarko making that tackle downfield.
You are correct, sir. 12 on that pickup as Witkowski is approaching 100 yards. Quickly to the line of scrimmage here. The Cats first down from their 45. Leading 7-0. 8 minutes to play. 3rd quarter. Montine under center. Has a slot wide to the right. Eye backs. Give to Witkowski again. E-gap right side as he gets to lean and gets it up to the 49-yard line. Knocked down there. Sinclair is there. Along with Sarko.
Tereshatti on the side.
And Tereshatti helping out as well.
2nd down and 6.
4 on that game. 2nd down and 6. From the 49. Again, Witkowski hammers straight ahead, left tackle, and he should have the first down as he's dragged down just inside the 45 at Canfield.
He's turned into their fullback at the same point in time, man. He is just absolutely a beast when he gets the ball in his hand.
And it is just enough for a first down. Brown on the tackle as they spot it at the 44. Moving left to right. Of course, Struthers coming in 5-2, 0-2 in the league, but probably more importantly now for them, the number 5 spot in their computer region.
That's right. That's
Canfield 2-5, 1-1. First down from the Canfield 44. And they give it off to Sullivan now in the ball game, and he's wrapped up in the backfield and whipped down back to the 46.
Sullivan, the ball carrier, wrapped up.
And they'll lose a yard.
Yeah, Jimmy, it's kind of odd looking at some of the new alignments and the new different regions and divisions. You know, this division that Struthers is in, there's not a local team within, up until it comes to the Cardinals.
The next close, we have Lakeview. Lakeview at 10 and Mooney at 11.
There we go, Lakeview at 4, yep, and Mooney at 11. That's kind of odd.
Ellis on their tackle on the last play. And they'll give it again to Sullivan off right tackle. And he pushes the pile to the 41-yard line. They'll get that loss back and a couple more. We're not sure if Witkowski may have a problem or he's just winded, but he seemed to be getting a rhythm, and then they go with another guy. So kind of wondered if maybe there's something up with him. Shannick on the tackle along with Sarko on the last play as they spot it at the 41.
Maybe Sean can get a read on that. I don't see him out there anymore.
6 on that game. 3rd down at 7. They're swinging out the left flat to Donadio, and he hits the sideline and skips over a defender right around the 30 out of bounds, and that's enough for a first down.
Donadio brought down by Nick Luchansky.
Luchansky is there, the corner for the Cardinals, right after they pick up 11 yards.
The Cardinal 30.
That is their 11th first down. 7-0 Struthers on the move. Clock stops on the out-of-bounds play. 5:36 to go in the third quarter. Wide slot to the right, Montine under center from the 30. Give off to Sullivan. D-gap left side. And he runs into traffic and then drags the traffic down to the just shy of the 25. Up there.
5 yards on the play.
Shattuck's there along with Durbin and Heldon.
Charles Sinclair, one of the Cardinals.
Sinclair helping out as well.
We do have a winner for our
5 on that pickup.
WNIO. That was Andy Rankin. We're now drawing.
Rolling down to 5 minutes to go here. Third quarter.
2-7-8.
Montine under center, and whistles blow and a flag flies. What do we have here, Coach?
Strike false start.
False start again.
5 yards. Repeat the down.
Hey, see video of the Home Savings High School Football Team of the Week online, sportsanimal1390.com. Last week's winner was Fitch, the big winner from Massillon. Home Savings, member FDIC. We'll be getting down to Sean for another Armstrong update here in just a moment. Don't forget you can see tonight's game at Armstrong 2100 starting next Tuesday at 7 o'clock. And then other air times after that. Also on YouTube.
My buddy Greg does a great job.
Greg Roden getting it done, man. Second down and 10 now after the penalty, and they run Sullivan from the 30 to the 28. He's blasted down. Elliff is there.
Boy, nothing but a bunch of black jerseys around there. Just a great job.
On that spot.
And of course, don't forget to catch Loose Change, my guest, and the current show.
JC.
None other than our own Jim Campbell.
3rd and 8.
And Greg doing a great job of shooting and editing one of our Loose Change episodes, as he always does. 3rd and 8 after that 2-yard pickup. Coming down to 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Another quick moving quarter. From the Canfield 28. Montine out of the gun now with the snap. Time in the pocket. Fastball. Deep right sideline. Caught by Holness. And they're going to say he was out of bounds again. That would have been first down yardage right around the 17-yard line. But he makes the catch, but out of bounds. Jenkins was there in coverage, and it brings up 4th down.
Yeah, that's rough, man. I'll tell you what, three different plays, 3 different times.
Yes.
He's out of bounds. Just he's making catches, making plays. Just not necessarily feet. The ball might be a little bit too far led or whichever. Just unfortunate.
Well, we saw him a couple weeks ago at Poland. He had trouble early on, and a couple deep balls, but he finally pulled one in late in the game. As
Did he ever?
The Wildcats made a furious rally, came up just short. A tremendous game. 4th and 8 now after the incompletion. They're going to swing it on the right flat to Witkowski. Has a 30, and he is chopped down right around the 24-yard line, and the Cardinals defense holds again as they'll get it back, trailing 7-0. We'll take a 30-second timeout here on the Sports Animal 1390 WNIO. Back at Canfield, 7-0. Struthers with the lead, and Canfield back on offense after another defensive hold, and they run Jenkins wide to the left for a nice gain on first down up to the 31-yard line.
We'll bring up 2nd and 2.
Jim Evans along with Todd Thorne and Sean McCune. Week 8.
Flying by.
Like this game.
Man.
Here's Rogers in motion.
Talk about it every year, Jim.
Right. They take the handoff to him. Kim keeps it and blows into the secondary, and then is knocked down up to the 41-yard line. More than enough for the first down, and the Cardinals move the chains. 10 on that pickup for Kim Yu Kim.
And Donadio.
Coop and Donadio combine on the tackle for the Wildcats with a 7-0 lead. And the clock continues to roll. Both teams have, for the most part, kept it under radar on the ground here tonight. Cardinals moving from right to left. Jenkins in motion. Gets the inside handoff on the jet, and as he turns the corner off the right edge, he's grabbed by the jersey and whipped down around the 43. Holness is there along with Sikora. and Yema. Paula Frone helping out as well.
About 2 on the play.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 8 after a pickup of 2. Let's zoom down to the sideline for an Armstrong update from Sean.
Guys, there was question a few minutes ago as to the injury status of Luke Witkowski, Struthers running back. He came out for about 4 plays. I grabbed one of the assistant coaches quickly and just asked if there was an injury, and they said they're watching his number of carries as he gets close to 20, so no injury there.
All right, thanks, Sean. And Kim, for keeping the ball off the fake, takes it off left tackle and maneuvers up to the 48. Donadio knocks him down. Pick up a 5 and brings up 3rd down and 3. So again, the pitch count on
how about that?
On Witkowski. Thank you.
And you know, they
278, 225, 278, 225.
3rd down and 3. Cardinals from their 48. Rogers in motion. They fake the inside give to him, and Kim plows off the right side and just gets it across the 50. He's going to come up just short of the 1st down, Todd.
What I was going to say is I was thinking they were in a two down situation. It looks like they're just bringing another lineman in. You know, got 1 yard to go. It's just time. It's time for them to take a chance. And right now,
yeah, we'll have a timeout for a measurement. Again, a reminder: all of Sean's sideline reports brought to you by Armstrong. Armstrong Zoom on demand. Armstrong, one wire, infinite possibilities. The DeBartolo Corporation Scholar Athlete of the Week is Crestvew's Colin Gilbert. They stand out with the Rebels. Great athlete, football, basketball, a lot of groups and clubs, organizations, and school, a 3.94 GPA. About a half yard short for the 4th down. Now, does he play the field position here game?
I think it's time. I think it's time you go for it. Your line's been doing pretty good. You need to pick up a half a yard or whatever it is here.
Well, yeah, the area's leading ball carrier in Kim Kim.
What the heck, man? Let's see if you can get a yard. Let's put our linemen against their linemen and their defensive against our, you know, however it goes, and just line up and see off.
Phillips used to say, line up Yearn again, his and again, Yearn, see if Yearn can knock his down.
A couple of them. And
4th down and 1 from the 50. Kim under center with the snap and plows straight ahead, and it looks like he will have the 1st down.
There we go.
Just shy of the 48-yard line of Struthers.
And he got enough for a 1st down.
Remember Bub Phillips?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's one of the guys I can remember. Sean has no clue who that is, but I know who that is.
1st down Cardinals. They're 6th of the game as the clock rolls. 45 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. 7-0 Struthers. Trips to the right for the Cardinals. Kim in the gun with a back to his right.
Ball, 7-9-1.
Catch showing blitz. Flags fly. Illegal procedure called this time against Canfield.
Yeah.
Nightline Embroidery and Screen Print has new Adidas apparel in stock and now offers athletic shoes in adult and youth sizes. Stop by on West Liberty Street in Girard or call 545-8108 to find out more. And don't forget, we'll have our O'Charlie's Player of the Game in our post-game show. O'Charlie's Restaurants in Boardman and Niles. Mark off 5 against the Cardinals. Now they look at a 1st and 15 from their 47. Kim out of the gun, rolls to his right to throw, fires right sideline, and it's intercepted by Donadio at the 45-yard line, and he steps out of bounds into the Struthers bench. Are they going to say it was clean?
No, there's a flag over here on
We have a flag across the field. I didn't know whether they were going to hesitate to whether he made the catch in bounds. They've had a problem with that on offense.
An eligible receiver downfield.
So the penalty flag against Canfield. And so the play will go. He did make the pick. And the Wildcats get it back, their first takeaway. They're even in that department now. And they'll have half the field to work with again for the most part. If they had the good fortune to do even less than half the field for all their possessions.
Yeah.
What's that clock say? We got a couple light bulbs out on that.
14.6 seconds.
Okay, 7-0 Struthers on top. Let's see if they dial deep here off the turnover. Witkowski is a tailback. No, they go the quick hitter on the handoff to the fullback, Paula Frone. He rumbles off the left edge after the door was shut off tackle, and he gets it to the 50 and knocked down there. And that's a gain of 5, and that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. The A&M Total Restoration post-game report coming up after the game. Stick around for that. A&M Total Restoration, 330-507-6000. 507-6220. 507-6220. We head to the fourth quarter with our score. Struthers 7, Canfield nothing here on the Bear Brothers Game of the Week on the Sports Animal 1390 WNIO.
TV from Armstrong has more possibilities than ever. Armstrong On Demand has thousands of titles, mostly free with your Television Plus subscription. Demand the latest Hollywood hits, often weeks before they arrive at rental kiosks. Play, pause, and record live TV with a PVR. Our multi-room PVR lets you record hundreds of hours of your favorite shows. And Armstrong HD is the most cost-effective high-definition solution for your home. Armstrong. One wire, infinite possibilities.
Back at Canfield, getting ready for the fourth quarter. Struthers set to go. Wildcats 2nd and 5 from the 50. They now move right to left, away from the scoreboard. They hand it off. Deep give to Witkowski, and he takes it off the left edge outside the numbers and gets knocked down right around the 45-yard line. He's real close to a first down. So Luke Witkowski rolling up over 100 yards rushing tonight. Kachansky made the tackle, and they'll give him 4 there. Let's see, you're going to 83, 95, 106 unofficially for Witkowski. They'll give him 107 because they gave him an extra yard. First down from the 44. And that is their 12th first down. And the whistle blow again before we get the playoff. 7-0. Struthers with the lead on a 1-yard quarterback keep by Gary Montine. They may have to make a clock adjustment again.
11:45 back on the clock.
What happened to that Hunter's moon? We lost it, huh? Oh, there it is. Right there.
We're down here, and it went up there.
Ball on the left hash. First down, Wildcats. I-backs. Montine backs off from center as they move from south to north. Now they're set. The snap, give to Witkowski, and he had a big hole, and he's tripped down at the 41-yard line. It falls forward to the 37. And again, someone got a hand out and tripped him up. We saw that a few moments ago. Otherwise, he had big-time yardage. Give him a 37, 7 more for Witkowski's. Second down and 3. I think it was Bishenik that got a hand and tripped him up. Again, Witkowski with the handoff trying to run wide right, and he can't turn the corner. Great play off the block out of the perimeter by Jake Dawson. He's close to the first down on help just enough, but I tell you what, Dawson doesn't make that play. He had big-time sideline ahead of him.
That's exactly. My man, he just can turn it upfield and just pick up what he needs to. Great job.
5 on that carry. And quickly give it back to Witkowski again. He was headed left initially, and then slid back to his right, goes in a pile of flag flies as we had some extracurricular play shut down at the 30-yard line. And Wichansky was there on the tackle along with Durbin and Terashati. 7-0 Struthers. So we got unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, I think we got something coming up.
Let's go back down to No, it's on Canfield. Let's go down to the sideline for another Armstrong update.
Jim, I do have some score updates, some of which we didn't get to at the half. But the big one, the 2 undefeateds in our area, Hubbard and Poland. Ross Gould for the Poland Bulldogs opens up the half with an 84-yard touchdown run. Cuts that game to 17-4. Cleveland Heights up 21-0 on Warren Harding. McDonald up 33-6 on Lowville. Cardinal Mooney up 3-0 on Canisius. And Springfield up 28-3 on Lisbon.
All right, Sean, we'll get right back down to you as the Wildcats, after the personal foul penalty, first down from the 15-yard line, and they run, I believe that was Sullivan. Or was that still Witkowski running? Witkowski was the ball carrier. Now Sullivan comes in now.
Checks in that.
And he gets it to the 11-yard line. 4 more on the picking. Shenik and Sinclair on the tackle. On second down and 6. Now here's Sullivan with a handoff off right tackle. heavy traffic as he just gets inside the 10, and stood up at the 9 and shoved back.
Can't stutter stuff right there.
Progress will put him at the 9-yard line.
And it's Sinclair getting up front of the pile. They got help from Boston and Durbin. So they'll give him 2 on the gain to the 9. 3rd down and 4. Well, this is familiar territory for the Wildcats. They've been in that red zone a lot here tonight. They lead at 7-0, but they've had other opportunities, and they've not been able to cash in. Let's see what they do here. The Canfield defense has had a lot to do with that. 3rd down and 4 from the Cardinals 9. Give to Sullivan. B-gap left side. He plows inside the 5, hit it to 3, and shoved back, but he's got the first down.
Yeah, nice job there running. Just like I said, last play, a little bit of a stutter step. That play right there, man, he just kept his feet moving. And
well, let's see. His progress was stopped before. They call follow thrown on the carry. That's why it was more of a power run.
Yep.
And that gives them their 15th first down.
Man.
Dawson was there on the tackle along with Bushenik and Terashati. 1st and goal from the 4. 7-0 Struthers. Double tight. High backs. Whistles blow again.
Delay again
before the snap. Delayed game on the Wildcats. They've had at least 5 penalties
inside the 20.
inside the 10.
Man.
Or at least inside the 15. Exactly. We don't keep track of penalties, but
The penalty will be 1st and goal from the 9.
Now they push it back to the 9. Let's see if that changes the play call.
Usually like to say, like to sit in on some staff meetings, this is one I don't want to sit in on.
What they're doing now, they're running ball thrown at tailback. And he gets a handoff off right tackle behind 2 big old blockers, and they plow to the 5. And he goes down under a pile there. So they put Sullivan, and usually he comes in at tailback, and they switched him and put him at fullback. That's why we got caught off guard on the previous play, and Paulfro running at tailback.
We picked up, what, 5 of those yards back.
Gain of 4. 2nd and goal from the 5. And they'll run it off the left side and plowing into the end zone. Touchdown. Paula thrown on the carry. And there was no doubt on that one, Todd. Yeah, big time space. Touchdown Wildcats.
Tell you what, he ran behind the Papes, man. The Pape brothers just opened a big hole. And he put his nose right through their got hands on him.
And here's Malone on to add the extra point kick. Good snap spot. Straight on kicker. Blasted. No good. Just wide to the left. 7:56 to play in the game. It now reads Struthers 13, Canfield nothing here on the Sports Animal 1390 WNIO. Back at Canfield, 13-0. Struthers with the lead as they cash in on the interception. Here's Malone on the approach on the kickoff. Angles it to the right. Taken at the 17-yard line by Milligan. Up the right hash, inside the numbers. And he squeezed down across the 30 up to the 33. And the Wildcats, again, after the interception by Donadio, 11 plays, 55 yards. Paula Frone was the ball carrier. We had to wait to make sure it was number 21 and not 41, Sullivan, because there was some confusion about who was running a tailback and who was running a fullback. But it was Paula Frone. And we got that one right. 5 yards out on the score. They missed the extra point kick. 13-0 Struthers. That is your Haas Auto Group scoring drive summary. Check them out online at hausautogroup.com. Here are the Cardinals trailing 13-0. First down from their 34. Kim out of the gun. With the snap, inside handoff and nowhere to go as Rogers, where the handoff got smeared at the 32 and they'll lose 3. And I think that was Coop.
Yeah, he was blitzing that time, boy.
And it goes back to the 32-yard line, and not exactly what you're looking for, down by 2 touchdowns, Todd.
No, exactly. You need plays to pick up 5, 6, 7, 8 yards of play.
There's Sean Kelty out wide and right. They have a slot to the short side on left. Kim out of the gun. Cats showing blitz. Here they come. Kim's going to run. Off the left edge, gets out wide and is wrapped up and then tackled right around the 40, just shy of the 44-yard line. He's got to be real close to the first down.
Boy, you show the blitz and you beat the blitz with the sweep. It doesn't usually happen that way, but boy, you got out to the outside quick.
Donadio on the tackle. They give him the 43, gain of 9. Clock continues to roll. This team with 3 timeouts. 13-0 Struthers. Canfield 3rd and 1. Cardinals from their 43. Kim under center, high backs. Fakes the handoff to the fullback. He's got to option it and keep it off the right side on a great fake. And maneuvers his way to the 41-yard, check that 46-yard line of Struthers. First down, Cardinals. Yema on the tackle.
See, they got to get their play. There they go. Get the plays in quicker, but
Donadio there as well after the gain of 11. They'll mark it just inside, what we'll call it, just outside the 46-yard line. Cardinals moving from left to right. Towards the brand new concession stand.
The Taj Mahal of our concession stand.
So you're going to run the jet left to right with Rogers. Blocker out in front, negotiation to turn, hits the 35 and hit down. Right there, out of bounds to the Canfield bench. Cooch is there, along with Farkas. And that's the way you run the jet. They'll give him the 34. 12 on that pickup. And it's first down number 8 for the Cardinals, trailing 13-0. Sargent comes out wide to the left. He'll have a slot with Rogers in the slot, short side right, Milligan to the outside. Came with a snap out of the gun and threads his way off right tackle for just a few yards to the, just across the line of scrimmage, so it won't even be a few yards.
Now this is where, it's not a real quick strike offense by any means. They got to get the ball downfield and keep the clock stops. You got to run those jets. You got to run those sweeps. You got to get outside. You got to get first downs.
Well, that was a deceptive run because he didn't get any yardage on that game. Marcus on the tackle. Second down and 10 from the 34. They give it off to Rogers, trying to run the jet to the left and nowhere to go. He is swallowed up and dumped for loss back to the 39-yard line. Wildcats are all over it. Marcus is there to hit him first and then got support from Yema. Follow from there as well. That'll be a loss of 5.
Exactly, that clock's just working and working against them. And we're under 4:30 now.
That's the problem when you run this type of offense. You fall behind, and this is how you butter your bread. It's difficult to make a comeback. And Canfield will call a timeout to talk about it. Let's take a 30-second break. 4:17 to play in the game. Struthers 13, Canfield nothing. Sports Animal 1390 WNIO. Back at Canfield, 4:17 to play in the game. 13-0, Struthers with the lead. Jim Evans along with Todd Thorne and Sean McCune. Probably the fastest moving game we've had in a long, long time.
That's right.
And here are the Cardinals now with a 3rd and 15. Obviously a 2-down situation here from the 39-yard line of Struthers. And I believe we have a new quarterback.
Yeah, we do.
And who is that?
It says 17.
And he's going to throw over the middle on the slant, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by, I believe, Donadio as he's wrapped up by Rogers coming back the other way. And is that 20 or 28?
That was intercepted by number 28.
That's Farkas. Again, they have those bunch-up numbers. Yeah. Rogers on the tackle. And coming in at quarterback was Aaron Jenkins. And he throws the pick. Second turnover for the Cardinals, and boy, that really hurts their cause for sure. With 4:08 to play in the game. Tonight's Canfield football being brought to you by R&J Trucking. R&J can help the job calls for concrete too, because it is affiliated with City Concrete. That's R&J Trucking. So after the interception by Farkas, their second takeaway on the pick of the game, and the Wildcats now first down from their 34 with a 13-0 lead. And of course, Struthers playing in Division 4, Canfield in Division 3. They're able to hang on here. Certainly that will help them. It won't hurt their cause in computer points. Canfield with a 2-5 record. And again, I've never been able to grasp how they calculate those points. So
come on, Joe. That's your name, aren't you, Joey Idle? When it comes to all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm Idle, all right.
I go with Charles. I find it.
They're going to get it off to Witkowski. He's going to try and take a wide right. Slips the defender. Pursuit catches up, and they bring him down to near the 37-yard line. And the 4 now in the ball game. On the tackle and Sinclair after that gain of 4. Second down and 6. Yeah, the Wildcats will definitely keep it on the radar here and work the clock. 13-0 Wildcats with the lead, 3:35 to play in the game.
They pick up a first down. I don't think
it's going to be tough.
Coach Cav will use his timeouts. It's one of those things. They know it's up against them with the offense and the way Struthers play defensively all day.
Muntean under center hands it off. Witkowski started left, then slid back over right guard and knifes his way up to the 43.
Witkowski, the ball carrier. Joe Durkin on the stop.
Durkin on the tackle. No, again, the 42. Pick up at 5. It's third down and 1. 3 minutes to play in the game. 13-0 Struthers. Is it 9 o'clock yet? Are we that close?
We're 5 minutes until 9. I think our best ever was 9:12.
Well,
as far as
yeah, well, you might be right. We're going to beat that tonight, it seems. Muntean hands it off to the fullback on the quick hitter, and that is Paul Afrone. He skips up to the 49-yard line and dumped there. And Dawson on the tackle. Got up chance. A couple guys got wrapped up. And we have a Struthers guy down the back. He's okay.
We got it. Everything's fine. No need to call for a piece.
They're
good. They're good. They were on top of one another. Oh, that was great. See, I got to get some humor out of this thing.
6 on that game for Paul Afrone.
See, now I want to go back to the film room tomorrow because I want to see that play afterwards.
Yes. Well, you want to see what happened afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
And that would be their 16th first down unofficially.
And they're
working the clock
all the way to
standing behind center. First down from their 49. They'll give it off to Witkowski. Has space off the right side. Has the 40, 30, extra cheese, 20. And he's tripped down from behind, down to the 10-yard line. Luke Witkowski. We were waiting for that bust-out run, as we've seen him do several times. We've had a chance to catch the Wildcats this season, and that was it right there.
And that was it, man. He just got to the outside and just took off, man.
Chansky reached in, made a diving tackle from behind as they mark it down at the 10-yard line.
Good for him. Good tackle.
41 yards on the game. Can they get a first down? No. Just inside the 10. First and goal. 13-0 Struthers as flags fly in as the snap comes off. And let's see if it's another procedure.
I got to tell you, if I'm Coach Kuntz right now, I'm dropping to a knee.
Ball start. Yeah. I'm with you.
Taking the knee. Let's get the game over with. No one else hurt.
Tonight's game brought to you on the Sports Animal by Inner Circle Pizza, Generator Specialist, Cardinal Quick Lube, and Rheinfaller's Auto Village, Maple Crest Nursing and Rehabilitation, BC Contracting, the legal team of Beatrice, Kopp and Harshman, Stadium GM Superstore, and Sheets Convenience Stores. Well, the penalty puts it back to the 15th, first and goal. Double tight, high backs, and I think that is Sullivan. At tailback. No, they put Paul Afrone back there again. And he takes it off left guard to the 13.
Now Canfield calls a timeout.
And Canfield will call a timeout right now. You know, we haven't had much time to get a lot of other things in. Let's get down to Sean for another Armstrong update.
Jim, I do have some score updates as games are moving into the second half and getting late and getting interesting. Liberty up 49-0 on Newton Falls. Jefferson up 7-2 on Champion. Columbiana up 24-10 on East Palestine. Brookfield up 14-8 on Conneaut. And Wellsville up 20-10 on Mineral Ridge. Also, Ursuline extending that lead to 39-7 over Steubenville Big Red. Hubbard extending their lead on Poland 24-14 in that matchup of unbeatens. Massillon Jackson up 28-21 on Boardman. And Lakeview up 18-13 on Camel. So some updates from around the area, games that are going on and in action right now.
All right, thanks, Sean. And again, all of Sean's sideline reports, as usual, brought to you by Armstrong. One wire in for the possibilities to catch tonight's game on Armstrong, 20 and 100 next week, starting on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. And then various times thereafter, check your guide. On 2nd and goal from the 13, they're going to run up the middle again, and I believe, again, that's Paul Frone, who threads his way to the 10, down under a pile as the clock rolls down to a minute. And Durbin's there along with Eldridge on the tackle. As a spotted at the 10, pick up of 3. As we roll this one out, and Struthers improving its account to 6-2. Noted the first league win.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. That's hard to believe.
That's unreal.
35 seconds to go. One team brings them out. And again, that is Paul Frone at tailback. And he has the game's second score. And we have a timeout called. We have our Pizza Hut winner. Who is it, Todd?
We got our Pizza Hut winner from Struthers, Ohio, Andy Rankin.
Way to go, Andy.
Congratulations, Andy.
Congratulations. Pizza Hut, home of great pizza, pasta, and wings. That's Pizza Hut.
Hut, hut, hut. I want to blow your ear out.
Locally owned and operated since 1968. We'll have our A&M Total Restoration post-game show coming up. Stick around for that. That'll include our O'Charlie's Player of the Game interview. You know, we haven't had a chance to talk here tonight. Of course, we've been thinking football and obviously talking football, but a big loss for us in the sports community this week. And our friend Wally Bell passing away much too soon on Monday at only 48 years old. And what a great guy. And I know you had a chance to become really close to Wally, and I have, developed a relationship over recent years, and just always enjoyable to be around, and just a funny guy. That's what I always, and I love, he told me a lot of stories that I can't relay over the air, obviously, but was always a great guest on our radio shows on Sports Wrap, and what a big loss. Our condolences to his family and those close to him. They're going to run Paul Frone. I'm surprised he didn't take the knee. Paul Frone gets the handoff, as you talked about earlier, Todd, and he's knocked down at the 7-yard line. But I know you were close with Wally.
Oh, yeah, just a great guy, always jolly, always, just a great individual.
Absolutely, just a big loss. And time winds down, and that will do it as Struthers throws the shutout.
Fast shutout.
Our final score for this All-America Conference American Division matchup. Struthers 13, Canfield nothing. Here on the Baird Brothers Game of the Week on the Sports Animal 1390 WNIL.